Hey homie, welcome back to my channel. How is it? What's happening? My name is Omi Odike and this is Talk to Your Homie TV. Here I love to give very sweet and juicy gist. In fact, let's scratch that. Here I talk about what is trending in Nigeria. And currently it is the protest that has been trending. See guys, let me just say something here. Tiwa Savage challenged me. She did a video that I will try to post on my YouTube channel. She did a video talking to CNN, BBC, Beyonce, and she was calling them to speak out. If you watch that video, your heart will break. After watching the video, I said to myself, I'm Nigerian. I mean, I understand that on my channel, I normally do entertainment gist, celebrity live, yeah, but nothing like this happening in my country has ever happened since I was born. How can my people be fighting? I'm talking about any other thing. So going forward, and Tiwa Savage, big ups you challenged me and I'm working towards it. I mean, she's asking for Beyonce to lend her voice. And I have a platform and I'm Nigerian and I'm not using my own voice. No. So going forward, guys, I'll be carrying you guys along with what's happening, how it has gone, because a lot has been happening. WIZKID dragged his fellow musician on Twitter because of this particular protest. Do you know that we have actually raised up 30 million naira for the protest? Do you know that in how many days we were able to donate 300,000 dollars worth of Bitcoin? It is a lot, guys. Just follow me through here. So let me begin with Fowls. Big up Fowls. Fowls has been pioneering this protest. His voice has been speaking. Oh my god, Fowls, big ups. I know he has his background in law, so he has put on his lawyer hat and is speaking. Yeah, so he wrote an open letter to the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari. Let's read what he's asking him. Dear Mr. President, request for the reconstitution of the governing council of the National Human Rights Commission for the discharge of its function with respect to cases of human rights violation in Nigeria. I hereby write to Your Excellency as regards the above topic. It has been brought to my knowledge via a statement by your special advisor on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, that the federal government has accepted the 5-point request of the ENDSARS protest presented by well-meaning Nigerian youth. Yay, they have accepted this. This statement went on to state that there would be an independent investigation panel to look into the violation of human rights by the defunct SARS and other segments of the Nigerian police. Quoting Mr. Adesina's statement, the forum agrees to the setting up of this independent panel by the National Human Rights Commission within the next 1 week. It is pertinent to note that Section 5 of the National Human Rights Commission Amendment Act 2010 empowers the National Human Rights Commission itself to receive complaints and investigate all alleged cases of human rights violation in Nigeria and make appropriate recommendations to the president. The detailed and concise provision of this section adequately empowers the Human Rights Commission to look into these cases by itself. The commission needs not set up another panel for the exercise of its function. More importantly, the National Human Rights Commission ought to have a governing council under Section 2 of the National Human Rights Commission Amendment Act, consisting of the following people. Now listen carefully, guys. So first person, a chairman who shall be a retired justice of the Supreme Court of Nigeria or the Court of Appeal or a retired judge of the High Court of a state. Secondly, a representative each of the following federal ministries: Justice, Foreign Affairs, and Internal Affairs. Three representatives of the registered human rights organizations in Nigeria. 4, 2 legal practitioners who shall not have less than 10 years post-qualification experience. 5, 3 representatives of the media, at least 2 of whom shall be from the private sector. 6, 3 other persons to represent a variety of interests. And 7, the executive secretary of the commission. As it stands now, the National Human Rights Commission has remained without the governing council since 2015 and still remains without it. The unfortunate circumstance has led to the aggravation of the human rights abuse. I mean, just imagine, there's no governing council since 2015. So how are they carrying out their jobs? No check and balance, no nothing in Nigeria. Let's continue reading. According to Section 7, subsection 3 of the National Human Rights Commission Act, the executive secretary of the commission does not have the power to act without a governing council. In the light of the foregoing, I hereby call on Your Excellency to immediately reconstitute the Governing Council of the National Human Rights Commission and to do so publicly as well as transparently in order to restore the confidence of young Nigerians in your proposed police reform process. Failure to do this would force young Nigerians to believe that the continuous refusal to reconstitute the Governing Council of the National Human Rights Commission is a deliberate attempt to mislead us into thinking genuine efforts are being made at reforming the Nigerian police when, in truth, the opposite is the case. I am confident that Your Excellency will grant my humble request in order to guarantee the protection of the fundamental human rights of Nigerians. Yours faithfully. Fowles has won his legal heart, man, and big ups. Yes, that's what I said we need in Nigeria. We need somebody who is thinking right, who understands, because we can't just be fighting. No, we can't do. Let us know what we're fighting for, because last, the protest is called ENDSARS, but what we know that we really need is more than ENDSARS. Do you get it? So let's hope that, very soon, not very soon, let's hope that our president, in his very, prompt answering self, will give us a response to this letter here. Next, my darling. Guys, this one will really break your heart. So you know that yesterday, that was Thursday, while protesters were doing their very peaceful protest without any arm or anything, there were some hoodlums that were obviously hired here to come and disrupt the whole protest. See, they came armed. They were hitting at people. They snatched people's phones. They deleted videos. It was crazy. We had policemen stand there. See these hoodlums, according to video, because it's everywhere, you get me? See hoodlums with sticks and things, and nothing was done at all. I'm proud to be Nigerian in this time. I am proud because you know that this happened in Alausa in Lagos State, and I heard that in Abuja, something of this sort happened. In fact, in Abuja, they caught some of the hoodlums, and guess how much they were paid to come and disrupt the peaceful protest? 1,500 naira and a crate of beer. Like, are you serious? Let me tell you what protesters did here, because see guys, big ups. We have been donating money. We have been feeding people. So if you go there, in fact, watch this video.
I come concert, no be protest again. I don't chop. I chop small chops. I don't drink beer. Small doctor don't sing for me. Hey, life is good. I'll keep coming. I'm gonna come every day.
That's a video of somebody telling you they are living large. People are donating public toilets for them in their, spots. People are going to go and cook food. I just saw this post recently. This guy just came online and said, if you know anybody who makes asun, I want to donate 4 goats to people protesting on the mainland. Do you know that before he Jack Robinson, people were saying, okay, you know what? How much is goat? I want to send you money for 4 more. Money for. We were able to gather 35 goats in total. Anyway, let's go back to the hoodlums and what happened to them. Do you know that protesters now organize their own private security? Just see. Armed men that privately standing by. No, we're not fighting. They're just standing by to see if anyone is going to go and scatter anything. Oh God, guys, if you're not proud that you're Nigerian, anywhere you are, and you're dead, wherever you are, be proud of us, my darling. And just while they were protesting here, because a car had to pass, they were shooting at the protesters. So this lady, Mo is her name, she said security has been sorted for Jos, Alausa and Airport Road. Benin is in the works right now. For tomorrow, that's like today, Friday. For tomorrow, we have security requests for Ikorodu. Where else are protests planned for tomorrow? So they are looking for more places so they can send security to them. Oh God, Nigeria, I'm so proud. And that's how our Lagos State governor now came to give us a speech that when he came back from Abuja, he was surprised to hear what happened. That hoodlums came to come and disrupt the peaceful protest. Oh no. Let me read to you what he said. He said, I strongly condemn the attack of peaceful protesters by armed and unscrupulous elements trying to cause chaos in Alausa today. My government will never tolerate the attack of protesters. Security agents will immediately protect peaceful protesters from miscreants. Well, thank God that we are a generation that, we want the government to work, but we have been wanting them to work for a long time. So right now, we have organized our own security. So everybody who has donated money who has put in anything, God bless you. Like, there are videos of protesters going on the road to actually pray. We're using everything. We're using money. We're using our voices. We're calling on God. Because, I mean, Nigeria is a Christian state. Of course, you know. We're calling on God. Big up to my Nigerian youth. Anybody that they pay money to disrupt what your fellow Nigerian person is doing for the betterment of Nigeria, how does that even make sense? We as Nigerians are coming to tell the government something, and you allow yourself to be bribed to cause havoc, to stop the protest from happening. Who are you? Aren't you Nigerian? Wake up. And once this protest is over, they will not send you again. Whatever money they're giving you right now, they will not give you again. Like, listen, see, please, if tag anybody you know, share the video so that you don't know who might watch this video. Because I want to talk to them. Anybody who collected money to disrupt peaceful protest that we are trying to get change for. Remember now, election period. Anybody that collected money during election, are they sending you right now? They don't have your time. Everybody's outside. There's no tribal. There's nothing. We're all standing up for safety, freedom, peace, moving forward, better police system. How many times do you drive on the road and you see police people collect money on the road from drivers? I'm tired of seeing that. Right now, in our countries, like, once you have money, you can pay your way through anything. Like, are you, like, really? And you're collecting money? Shame. That's all I would just say. Shame. Please, If I take back the shame so that you don't get angry, Just think about this thing. Think about it, and act accordingly. I beg, please, I beg. So now the next gist, I want you and I to talk about this matter. I really want to know how you feel here, because amidst the whole protest, I mean, social media has been burning about ENDSARS here. Apple announced that they are launching their iPhone 12. This Nigerian lady had a big problem with that matter. See, she goes online to say, her name is Eloho Idono, big up to you. She goes on to say, my dear Apple, she tagged them, Apple. So you could not honor us by using your iPhone 12 release as a ENDSARS campaign for us in these trying times, or halt the release till we finish our ENDSARS or end police brutality protest in Nigeria, which is largely caused by the use of your gadgets. I know we are your largest African customers. You can't tell me nothing. And the backwardness in my country makes your product look like luxury when in fact it is a necessity. Might I also state that your gadgets are stupendously expensive due to our always caving currency value. One of your updated MacBooks is almost $1 million naira in my currency. Imagine spending $1 million or pounds or euro on a mere computer. That's how much we love your products and need them too. The people who use your gadgets are being killed. Please speak up and let them know that they are mere communication and work tools and not harmful objects. That's the whole SARS protest. You get me? Like, once you're holding an iPhone 12, you'll be like, you're not. That's like, you get me, one easy way to say stop, bring your phone, let me check your phone. So that's what she means by that. Yeah, I am a video editor and I make use of your MacBook Pro to work. The noise is too loud for you not to notice. Support us in any way you can. Apple, ENDSARS. So do you think, like, I mean, they're just doing their own business, so they don't have to speak on this matter? Or do you think she has like so much points? I want to hear your opinion in the comment section, my darling. Next gist now, guys, listen, that's how on Thursday, what did we hear? We hear that the federal government has banned the protest in Abuja because we are violating COVID-19 rules. Are you serious? Listen, so according to Pulse Nigeria, they said FCT, in fact, not federal government, the government in Abuja, which is federal government, because that's it, yeah. FCT bans ENDSARS protest for violating COVID-19 rules. Now, you know why I love Nigerians? Because Nigerians went to go and pull up evidence of things that were federal government approved, that they did during COVID-19 period before the protest. Listen, someone comes to come and show a picture of Mr. Bashir Ahmed saying a very colorful celebration, Nigeria at 60. That was October 1st. Look at people coming out to dance, to, you know, display touching hands and body. Next we now see, this one says, this happened in the heat of COVID. You didn't see, yeah, when, I think, who was that person that died? Abakiari. I think it's Abakiari. And this was COVID period. In fact, he died of COVID, allegedly. And they came out to Bury him. Another picture now shows Edo election weeks back. Because you thought you benefited from it, you didn't think it was about COVID-19. See people out here voting for the election. Another one, I said, this you did in Edo campaign. Now see people, they did not know that COVID-19 rule was being violated. See people, look how, okay. Another one, I said, these are the campaign pictures from Ondo and Edo respectively. Okay, I won't say that part, but look at people. Look at people. And then you're not coming to us to like violating COVID-19 rule. But you know what I mean? Nigerian protesters are very calm people. They said, okay, you know what? It's peaceful, normal. So they'll give themselves, and I'm even like, it's not funny. They'll give themselves like, you know, gap 6 foot, 8 foot, so that we are, you know, observing COVID-19 rule. But we need change. You lead by example. You cannot give us that example and come and tell us that you are violating COVID-19 rules. No, it's not fair. Anyways, next gist. You see, let me just big up Lagos State Governor Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He's trying. I think so, maybe like 2 days ago, he came out to meet protesters. They were shouting at him. They were saying "fem," they were saying "shame." He has, because I'm in Lagos, so but I think that so far what I see online, he's the most involved. I won't say most involved because Anambra governor did something that was massive. I'll tell you about that later. But Sanwo-Olu has been so involved. So he came back from Abuja and he came to come and address Nigerians, or Lagosians rather, that the officers that attacked protesters in Area C Command have been called out. In fact, let him speak for himself. Watch this video.
Also to mention that Lagos State is taking the issue of police misconduct very, very seriously. Earlier this week, we all recorded an incident that happened at the Area C Command in Surulere. All the 4 erring officers, whose names I will also mention, have also been apprehended, and they are going through an orderly room trial. Is currently being conducted on them. They are Inspector Bogu Michael, Inspector Epodom Etop, Sergeant Namdi Majura, Sergeant Akinyele Benson. All the 4 officers have been identified, and like I said, they are going through an orderly room.
They are going through orderly room trial. I don't know what that is in layman English, but I'm guessing it's just they are going to be tried. Let's just see what the outcome is. At least they are trying something. But what do you think though? Is that okay with you, or do you think we want more? Tell me in the comment section, my darling. And now, Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano, he actually joined protesters to protest against police brutality. And he went further to sack the head of SARS in Anambra. Let's just read exactly what he said to us online. Today, I joined youth of our dear state to say end police brutality, and I support them because they did not only vote and defend their vote in my 21/21 victory, but all their requests are genuine and germane, and I obliged to honor them all. I felt honored being in their midst to share in their feelings, and I made it clear that first, this is the Governor of Anambra speaking. First, federal government has disbanded SARS, but I personally visit all SARS offices in Anambra State to ensure that anyone being held is released immediately. Secondly, James Nwafo, the former OC of SARS in Anambra State, is sacked and will be persecuted. Thirdly, I ensure that the presidency does the needful to ensure a better life for our youth, for us in the Anambra, and for our nation. Long live Anambra youth. Aluta continua. Me, I'm an Anambra girl, so it gives me pleasure, joy to hear my home, governor say what he said. Everybody should, we're fighting for the better. You see, you need to go and watch that Tiwa Savage video. She broke my heart. We're fighting to live. We're fighting for safety. We're fighting for reform. In the 5-for-5 agenda that we gave the president, we even asked that they should increase the police people's salary. That's what we're fighting for. Like, are you serious? How will anybody come against that? So finally, let's talk about WIZKID. WIZKID came to drag Ricardo Bank on Twitter. I'm sure Ricardo will be like, why did I even do this thing? WIZKID is not even smiling this period. Let me tell you, Ricardo was on his own. Well, he was on Twitter, and he announced that he'll be releasing a new music, and he did the music with WIZKID. and WIZKID just came hard on him. Listen, let's go to the post. Let me read to you. WIZKID says, out of control, Bedu must drop. This one with my brother WIZKID. Omo Lomo. That's the name of the song. Midnight dropping. Fire. Still on the matter. Hashtag ENDSWAT. Hashtag ENDSARS. Hashtag end police brutality. And WIZKID replied him and said, delete this, dude. Can't believe you're even doing this at a time like this. Old song, safe. Hashtag ENDSARS fool. Hey God. He now goes on to say, Ricardo Banks, clout animal, and wait, let's, because actually I saw a post like yesterday when this lady, she's a business coach, and she wrote in her post, I want to just read exactly, oh my God, I can't, you know what, let me just go to my Instagram page. I want to read to you exactly what she said on my Instagram page. Oh, stop it. Okay, chill. Perfect. So she says, stop making people who are still selling in these times feel guilty. Aren't you going to your nice 9-to-5 job, or is there a national public holiday? It's foolery to not end. Her name is Trisha Bays, yeah? What do you feel? Do you feel like everybody should just stop and focus on the protest? You know what I feel, yeah? I feel like now anybody who is protesting, let's just keep talking. Forget about anybody who is not doing it. There's no way that Ricardo Banks' song would have blown in this time. Unless maybe the song was, maybe it's an activist kind of song. But see, my respect for Fowls is on another level. Every time Fowls talk about this thing on the road, I'm just like, if you bring your next music, there's no way it's not going to blow. I will do a review of his whole album. I will come to my channel. All my followers must see it. You get me? Big ups to him, yeah. So anybody who is not protesting, or leave them. Let's focus on the one we have now. Every single day, people's mind will change, people's hearts will change. It's normal. I just made a declaration on this video that I will do only protests. God help me. You get me? But after watching Tiwasabi's video, I'm like, what am I doing? So just allow anybody who's not doing it, allow them. Let them do what they want to do. Later, you get me? We shall get our victory last. That's what I think, Shaba. What do you think? Was WIZKID too harsh? Should everybody still do their own hustle? Was Ricardo Bank wrong? Tell me your opinion, please, in the comment section, my darling. But that's all for today. I love you guys so much. You guys, and I'm proud to be Nigerian. I'm so proud. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.